welcome back to our channel. I am Teena, I am a health psychologist and a mother of a premature baby. In this channel, we'll be discussing a lot about premature babies, their milestones, food, some food recipes, and some special vlogs over the weekends. And there's lots of fun and information in this video. And if you're on the same page and if you do not want to miss any of these things, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. Summer is here and it's so hot, especially in South India. It's very hot. It's getting hotter each day and it's very difficult for us elders to handle this. So there are some little tips and tricks that we need to follow to take care of little ones, especially premature babies. As I love premature babies so much, it's not that I don't love term babies. I do love all the babies, but I'm so fond of premature babies, not just because I have a premature baby, because they're so tiny, they're so cute, they're so innocent. I just love them. I can't just stop talking about them all the time, right? So we need to take extra care for those tiny teeny babies who are very precious for us. So I have 5 tips for this summer for your premature baby. Starting with the first one, feed frequently. That is very obvious that we obviously feed our babies very frequently, but here I want to give a special tip to the mothers who are breastfeeding your babies. You first stay hydrated so that your milk is having high levels of water. And if you're a formula feeding mother, you make sure that you boil and cool the water, not completely to a coolest point, but to the room temperature. But don't forget to heat the water definitely. Don't just skip the point because this is summer and you think you don't need to heat the water. Heat the water in the morning. Leave it like that so that it remains in a cool temperature, I mean room temperature. Make it a little less than room temperature so that they feel very, lovely when they drink milk. The second tip is having light, comfortable, loose cotton clothing for our babies. Of course, we do follow all these things usually, but what happens is, as we have premature babies, we tend to cover them so much, to the point that they will suffocate. And especially as the temperatures are very high, especially in the southern parts, make sure you dress your baby light, let the air flow in freely, and your baby feels comfortable. Imagine already it's very hot, and if you're just stuffing them with so many mittens, kittens, this and that, they feel suffocated too, right? So let it be very comfortable to them and always take cues from your baby. They will literally tell you if they're comfortable or not. And third point is, there's a question, do you have to use mittens and kittens during summer season? My answer is both yes and no. If you are not using AC in the room, then that is not very essential. If you are using AC in the room or the fan is at high speed, you definitely go ahead and use cotton mittens and kittens, not the woolen one. And during nights, please make sure that you put on the mittens and kittens because it's going to be a little chilly during nights. And what about AC and fan? Do you have to use AC or fan for your premature babies? My answer is, even if you're using AC, make sure the temperatures are a little higher, around 28 or 29, so that the baby doesn't feel too cold. And the fan, make sure it's always in medium speed. As this is summer, I don't, force you to just sit in a room exhausting yourself and your baby. You can use the fan in medium speed and AC room temperature at around 28 or 29. One important thing that you all have to remember is, the baby has to be warm but not suffocating. There is a difference between having warm baby and suffocating your baby. So make sure you make your baby feel very comfortable during this hot, humid times of the year. Okay, so we all know the general rule that if your baby is less than 3 kgs, we do not give them bath. We give them sponge baths. I have made a separate detailed video on giving bath to your baby when they are less than 3 kgs. And if your baby is still less than 3 kgs, give them sponge bath twice a day. Once in the morning and once in the night before they go to bed. And of course do it with warm water, but not very hot. It has to be lukewarm. And just because it is summer, don't give them cold water. It's going to make them shiver. Always use warm water to give them sponge bath. We obviously know this rule that we shouldn't go out, but even if it is inside your house premises, if it is very hot, please do not take them out after 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. because it's very hot. So make sure you stay inside, you stay warm, cozy, and you stay airy because it's very humid. Another important thing that I want to really mention specifically to all the mothers, because recently I have seen mothers when I went to Olive's hospital for vaccination and all, mothers are literally carrying their baby without any covering, like not a towel or an umbrella, nothing. See, please be very careful. When you go outside, you make sure you cover your baby with some towel. The best is to use an umbrella. I always use an umbrella because that makes her feel some airy. At the same time, it gives shade. And you take a water bottle with you, take some snacks, some food. And if your baby is premature, mothers, please always hydrate yourself and feed your baby whenever possible, because it's very heartbreaking to see those little ones just exhausted and sleeping in their mother's lap or on shoulder. They're just exhausted because it's very hard. Please carry the essentials that they need, even if you're going out for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. That's very essential. Please do that. So that's the end of this video. I hope you will like this video, and I hope it is very informative and useful for all of you. If you do think so, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. And if you have already subscribed, please hit this like button and leave your comments down below, which is the very useful tip that you learned today. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and take care of your little ones. Bye bye.